The National Indigenous Church Planter is the single greatest hope we have today for reaching our world for Christ. These men often don't have the resources and biblical education we have here in the West, but what they do have is passion and zeal. They have humility and servitude. They have a great love and an honor for our Lord Jesus Christ. The men we serve alongside with in Asia and Africa, in Latin America, are great men of God, and we want you to know them and the works they are doing. All Nations Outreach Ministry through Calvary Baptist Church in Middleburg, Florida, wants to connect you with Bible-believing church planters globally. The national church planters that we serve alongside are proven men. We have been to their churches, learned their history, been a part of their training, and sent once and again unto their necessities. The members of Calvary Baptist Church are missionaries, and since January of 2008 have been sent from our church internationally to evangelize the lost and help serve in local churches. This was the objective and vision of our pastor, Ken Pledger, in the year prior to Anam's humble beginning. Through much prayer, strategizing, and coordination of fundraising within our church body, these past 15 years, more than 90 of our members have been to 189 nations preaching the good news of Christ. We are humbled that God has used us to see thousands of people come to Jesus, hundreds baptized, and dozens of new churches established. In the past 18 months alone, Calvary has been a part of starting 130 new churches around the globe. We have done so because we have become partners with the national and those who train them.
I know that I'm a sinner. I believe He died for me on the cross. And rose again on the third day.
I want to tell you what God is doing for us here at Calvary Baptist Church in Middleburg, Florida. God has been so good to us, and I think most of it is because we are taking an interest in trying to help the nationals around the world. Let me tell you some of the things that we've been doing that I think maybe you could participate in and help us with, or do it on your own. But God's used them in a great, great way here. We started off doing the Jesus films. We buy them for $700 a piece, and we're sending them to nationals in different locations around the world. And boy, some of these guys are using them in a great, great way. They're having hundreds or thousands of people get saved. Sometimes in remote areas, there'll be only 30 or 40 people show up and 10 or 12 get saved, but they're being greatly used to God. Just as an example, last month we had over 4,500 people get saved from the Jesus films. Now, we've been averaging between 3,000 and 4,000 every month. God has just blessed that. You could do that. You could buy a Jesus film for $700 and give it to a national, and they could use it to see great things happening. Also, then we started doing the church plants. The church plants are something that have been a big, big blessing. We send a national $600. They use it for different purposes. They're starting churches all over the world. And let's see, in the last 18 months, Calvary Baptist Church has had a part in starting 131 churches around the world. You could do that. What a great blessing that would be to help someone get started planting a church. And then we started doing the Bible Institutes. We wanted to help the nationals train their own men, and some of them are doing a great, great job. We send $800 to Lone Star Baptist College out in Texas. They provide everything for us. It gives the national the opportunity to have the good materials to train their own men, and they love it. They're doing a great job training men to start new churches, be good soul winners, get them doctrinally grounded, and God has just blessed these three areas. I'm sure you could have a part in that, and God would bless your church because of what you're doing to help reach and train the nationals for the Lord Jesus Christ. Something else that we're doing that you might want to participate in, we are buying motorcycles for some of these guys who are in remote areas. It gives them the opportunity to get back into the smaller villages in the bush and help start churches or show the Jesus film. They just don't have a way of getting around very well. And so we've bought motorcycles. We pay $1,000 most of the time. to help them buy a motorbike, and they use that, being able to preach in different locations, check on the churches that they've helped start. That's a great, great blessing. And then one of the things that we've tried to do is help buy Bibles. Some of the preachers themselves don't even have a complete Bible. The church people don't have Bibles, and so you could buy Bibles to help them. And then just helping the nationals with their own individual support. They don't have much money. They don't need much money. $50 a month would go a long, long ways to helping them. So if you could help that in any way, that'd be great. Let me just ask you to do this and pray about this. Brother Tim and his wife are traveling now. They've been a great, great blessing to a lot of different churches. Other churches are participating in some of the things that we're doing, challenging them to do more for missions to help the nationals. They need some support. We want you to do all of the others, but if you'd pray about trying to help them on a monthly basis, they have a great opportunity to get the gospel out. It would allow them to be able to travel more in the States, be able to go to different countries, help train their preachers, help them start churches. Pray about letting God use you in different ways to help reach the nationals, and God will bless your local church because of that. God bless you. We appreciate your help.
Will you help All Nations Outreach Ministry assist the national?